Today I will guide you on labels in Gmail Mail. I will guide you on everything you need to know about them. These labels will help you to keep your inbox and your email clean and to categorize every email that you'll receive. So let's see how can we use them. On the main page of Gmail, we can find labels on the left side. Let's press on this plus button and now we are asked to create a new label. Let's name it, I don't know, computers. You can name it as you want. Let's press on create and you can create another one or you can create a sub label to this one. If you press here on add sub label, let's name it 2023. Let's add another one, name it 2024 and another one 2025. Okay, and you can personalize it. You can add the color. You can make this red. You can let's make this green and let's make this one I don't know, blue. And let's see how can we make some emails get into these labels automatically. There are two ways how to automatize this system. So new incoming emails will get inside the folder of your desire automatically. The first way, and this is also the easiest way, will be if you already received an email from somebody. The second way will be to create a filter from scratch. If you didn't receive an email from that person, you will have to give Gmail manually his email address, so his future emails will get inside the folder automatically. But in both cases, a filter will be created. Let's start with the first scenario. In the case you already have an email received from them. And now let's try to find an email. Let's choose this one from Google and you'll find here 3 dots. Let's press on those dots and we'll find filter messages like this. Let's press on this one and this is the sender email address which sent me that email, and I will press on create filter. Now let's apply a label to this one and choose the label. We can choose the computers to get into the main folder, or we can choose, I don't know, a subfolder to that label. On Gmails you have labels, but on the most emails like Yahoo you have folders. On AOL you also have folders. Only on Gmails they are called labels, but they are basically the same thing. After that you can press on create filters, and from now on whenever I will receive an email from Google, it will get into 2023 subfolder of computers. Let's try to find another one. This one from Evernote. Again, select the email, then press on these dots, filter messages like this, and create filter, apply the label, and now you can choose another subfolder. Let's put it in computers 2025 and press on create filters. And from now on, whenever they will try to send me an email, it will get into that specific label that we selected. You can make emails go into the computer label, even if these folders have sub labels to this one. And don't forget, you can create as many labels as you want. This one to be test label. Go to the inbox. Let's try to find another one. I'll choose this one from vidIQ, and again the 3 dots, filter messages like this, create filter, make sure at from is their email address, create filter, apply the label. Let's choose the test label that we created earlier, and this is how to make new incoming emails to get into a specific folders on Gmail Mail. From now on, every time they will try to send me an email, they will get into that folder automatically. You'll find their emails right here inside. And by any chance, if you'd like to edit the filters that we created earlier, open the settings. From here you'll find the gear icon, see all settings and filters and block addresses, and here are both the filters that I created. If you want to delete one, you can press on delete, okay, and it has been deleted. Or if you want to edit a filter, press on this edit, and this is the email that is labeled for who is the filter. If you want to add another email to get into the same subfolder, you can just add another one. This totally random email from Yahoo, okay, and let's add another one. This one totally random from Gmail, okay, continue. They contains the same labels. They will get into computers 2023, and press on update filters. Now I'll show you how to set up a filter from scratch if you haven't received an email already from them, but you want their future emails, new incoming emails, to go into a specific label. So if you know their email address, go to filter and block addresses, and let's delete all the filters that I have by now. I don't need them. Press on create a new filter, and from here type their email address. Let's assume his email is john@yahoo.com. Okay, press on this one, and now let's press on create filter. Apply the label and choose which one you want. Let's choose test labels, and now I will press on create filter. And from now on, even if I didn't receive an email from John at yahoo.com by now, his future emails, the new incoming emails, will get into the test labels folder that I created. If you have multiple email addresses, you can set up a filter to make every email to get into that folder. Let's press on edit, and here at from, let's type some more Smith at gmail.com. Okay, press on this one. Let's add another one. Alex at yahoo.com. Press on this one. Let's add another one. Johnny12 at hotmail.com. Select this one, then press on continue, apply the label, and make sure that this labels or the label you have created is selected, and press on update filter. And now if we have a look here at from, we can see John, Smith, Alex, and Johnny. All the 4 emails are getting into the test label. And this is how to create a filter from scratch if you haven't received an email already from them. And now there are a lot more benefits to these filters and how you can connect them to the folders. As an example, let's edit this filter, and I will keep all the 4 emails which I set. Press on continue. What will happen if instead of apply the label, I will select the star mark? Well, you know, you can start some messages, and when you start some messages, they will get started and they will be automatically here. It's like favorites, but for Gmail, and every time all those 4 emails will try to send me an email, they will get at the start menu. What will happen if I will select mark as read? Well, you know, when you press on a message, it will not be that bright as this one. This one is not that bright because I already read that. I already pressed on that, but this one I didn't press on that. Well, it means I didn't read that. If you select mark as read, every new incoming email from these 4 persons will get read automatically. Or if you select skip the inbox, archive it, they will not be received here at inbox. Instead, they will be received here at more and at all mail, because here at all mail, here you can find also the archived emails. If you select never send it to spam, this one can be used if your friend is sending you a lot of emails and Gmail will recognize their email as a spammer, their email address, and a lot of people receive important mails into the spam folder. If you create a filter with their email address and select never send it to spam, it doesn't matter how many emails they will try to send you. It doesn't matter if Gmail will recognize that their email as a spam, they will never send it to spam if you select this one. If you select always mark it as important, they will be received here at the important section. Basically, it's like starred or archive in other words. If you select never mark it as important, you know, when you have a friend and you chat with him a lot, Gmail may recognize your friend as being your friend and his emails will be received automatically at the important. Well, if you select never mark it as important, it doesn't matter what Gmail logic have, it will not be considered and it will never be marked as important. Or you can categorize it. If you press here and select primary, social, updates, forums, and promotions, let's get into that. You can find that at categories, and here is social, updates, forums, and promotions. These emails are being recognized automatically by Gmail and they are sorted in this way, and you can also manually send some emails into these 5 folders already created by Gmail by default. And another very important use of labels will be if you are not sure if you want to delete a folder, you don't need that, but you don't want to delete it, so you don't know where to store it. Well, you can create a label for deletion as an example, or trash, or something like that. Let's press on create. We just created that label, and with a filter you can make some emails to go into that for deletion label, and you can press on update filter, or if you already have an email, an old email, you can select it, then you'll find 3 dots right here and label as, and let's find for deletion. Let's unmark updates because this one is at updates, and make sure only for deletion is selected. Press apply, and now at for deletion I can find that email. This is another very important use of labels in Gmail Mail. So this was everything about the labels and how to use them on Gmail Mail. I really hope I was helpful, and I also do hope that this tutorial helped you out to understand what's the matter with these labels on Gmail Mail. I hope you have a great day from wherever you're watching right now.